They know exactly how to guilt trip you. Some zodiac signs are masters of emotional persuasion. They don't need anger or force to get their way, just a well-placed sigh, a look, or a carefully chosen word that makes you feel guilty. These signs know how to pull at your conscience until you give in. Let's uncover the 5 zodiac signs who are true guilt trip experts. Number 5, Libra. Libra guilt trips with charm and diplomacy. They avoid outright confrontation, but when upset, they'll subtly remind you of the balance they maintain in the relationship. Libra doesn't lash out. They tilt the emotional scales by making you feel like you disrupted harmony. Their guilt tripping often comes with sweetness. I just thought we were closer than that. They know exactly how to make you second-guess yourself without sounding harsh. Libras thrive on fairness, so their guilt trips are usually framed as appeals to justice. Their calm disappointment lingers, making you want to make things right. A Libra partner might say, "I always compromise for you, but you couldn't do the same for me?" Their charm makes it hard to resist their point. Libra uses disappointment more than anger to guilt others. Libra guilt trips by appealing to fairness and emotional balance. Number 4, Virgo. Virgo's guilt tripping is rooted in their perfectionist streak. They notice everything, and when you slip up, they'll remind you, sometimes gently, sometimes sharply, of what you should have done. Their guilt comes not from emotion, but from responsibility. They make you feel like you failed them or the relationship's standards. Virgos often frame things in terms of effort. "I always go the extra mile. Why can't you?" Their guilt trips are subtle critiques that stay in your mind long after the conversation ends. While their intentions are usually to improve the situation, the guilt they cause can weigh heavily. A Virgo coworker might say, "I stayed late finishing this project. It would have been easier if I had help." They highlight inconsistencies in your behavior. Virgo guilt trips through responsibility and duty, not raw emotion. Number 3, Pisces. Pisces wields guilt with softness, making you feel terrible without raising their voice. Their emotional vulnerability becomes their strongest weapon. They let their sadness show in ways that stir your conscience. Pisces often plays the role of the misunderstood soul, subtly reminding others of sacrifices they've made or how deeply they've been hurt. Their guilt tripping isn't harsh. It's laced with emotional appeals that make you question your choices. They know how to appear fragile at just the right time, which naturally triggers your protective instincts. Pisces doesn't always do it consciously. It flows from their sensitivity. A Pisces friend may say, "I guess I'm just not important enough," when you cancel plans. They subtly remind you of times they supported you. Playing the martyr role often wins them sympathy. Pisces guilt trips by awakening your compassion and responsibility. Number 2, Scorpio. Scorpio's guilt trips cut deep because they're fueled by intensity and emotional depth. They won't guilt you with obvious words, but through piercing looks, pointed silences, or reminders of your betrayals. Scorpios know your weaknesses and can use them to make you feel guilty without saying much at all. Their tactics are rooted in loyalty. They expect complete devotion. And if they feel slighted, they'll make sure you feel the weight of it. Guilt tripping is their way of regaining control and reminding you of their emotional importance in your life. A Scorpio partner may remind you of past mistakes at just the right time to win an argument. Their intensity magnifies even small issues into emotional lessons. Scorpios often guilt trip to test loyalty. Scorpio makes guilt sting so deeply you can't ignore it. Number 1, Cancer. Cancer is the guilt trip champion. As the Zodiac's nurturer, they instinctively know how to tug at heartstrings. If you hurt them, they won't always confront you directly. Instead, they'll withdraw, go silent, or remind you of all they've done for you. Their guilt tripping comes from a deep need for reassurance and love, not manipulation. They thrive on emotional connection, so if they feel neglected, they'll make you feel it too. Cancer's subtle sighs, wounded looks, or reminders of sacrifices made can weigh heavily on your conscience. It's their way of pulling you back close. A Cancer parent might say, "After everything I've done for you," when you disappoint them. Emotional memory lets them recall past hurts vividly. Their nurturing nature makes you feel indebted to them. Cancer's guilt trips stem from love, but they can be emotionally overwhelming. Thank you for watching the video, and let us know your thoughts in comments box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.